What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So today we are sanding down the bed platform and the bed frame. We're gonna make sure it's smooth. We're gonna put some protectant on it so that way it doesn't get damaged or any water gets on it. So without further ado, here we go in the video. Got my mask on, got my glasses, got my hat. Here we go. So I started off by using a pen to lightly mark where I'm going to sand, which is basically the whole thing. And I watched it on YouTube. Someone was like, yeah, just do this so when you sand it, you know that you're actually going into the grooves of the wood. And just a little context, I have no background in woodworking at all. Sanded down the top, the bottom, the middle, everything, the whole shebang. And now I'm gonna wipe it down and then gonna go ahead and stain it. Okay, so now that the sanding is done, we're gonna take our tack cloth and then just wipe this down, because when we're wiping this down, it's going to pick up all the dust particles. So just gotta do that throughout the whole thing. So I found this process very therapeutic. I mean, just wiping down all the stuff that I sanded down. And I had no clue what a tack cloth was. And the guy on YouTube was just saying, yeah, use this towel looking thing from Home Depot and then just wipe it down. And so as I was wiping it, I literally saw all the pieces of wood like disappearing from the platform, and it really picked up everything. And next we had applied the stain, and the guy said to go with the grain, so in the direction of the platform, so it was just forward and backwards. He said not to move left to right, because if you do that, it's going to look very weird. I found myself being like very resourceful in creating this platform. I mean, I didn't know how to do any of this. I just literally went on YouTube and then found out how like one person did it. He had like 1 million views on this one video, and the shine on the product looked really great. So I just literally copied what he did. If you don't know anything, just find out how to do it on YouTube. Everything is literally there. All right, just like that, we applied the wood stain onto the finish of the wood. It is looking real nice. Completed the whole thing, from the top to the down part, even underneath. There it is. Tomorrow we are going to put some polyurethane on this thing, which is this guy right here. So the next day I went over to Justin's house. If you guys don't know Justin, he is in Northern California. He does custom builds or any like special projects that you need. In Northern California, you can hit him up on Instagram, Justin J. Morris. But he helped me with this electric sunshade that I got from EV Base. And it was a little bit complicated, but I wanted his help in order to get everything right. Okay, and for the next project, we had to install a swivel mount for the screen so it can tilt left to right. We had a friend come over and kind of watch us take everything apart from the screen. The screen literally came off the whole thing when you unplug a lot of stuff. So it's very interesting to kind of like just take stuff apart and put it back together. So as you can see here, there's the screen. It's completely out and we're trying to figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, this product was kind of confusing on the instructions. So if you have a person that knows his things, like Justin here, he'll help you out and it'll be a lot easier. So I put a towel underneath the screen so it doesn't scratch or anything like that. And then we had to take out the wire right here. The color is purple. When taking it out, you gotta be real careful not to damage any pins, because the pins are what make the screen work. And if you bend any of the pins, you're SOL. So we put everything back together and then kind of seeing where the screen was supposed to go, and then tighten down some bolts. And most of the time I was trying to figure it out and trying to help Justin kind of maneuver this thing, because yeah, we got a lot of stuff wrong, and I just put the camera down and bring it back up and try to record. So as you can see here, the wire is tucked behind something and we inserted it wrong. So we had to remove it and put it back in. But if you want this swivel screen mount, you can head to yeslac.com, use my discount code Nico20, you could get 20% off. It creates a unique perspective because when you're trying to look at the screen, you have to kind of bend over and like kind of hurt your back to see the screen. But now I could tilt it, maneuver it left to right, up, down. It's like 40 degrees. Super convenient, especially if you're, having a bed like me. You can just tilt it and watch Netflix and chill. And not only that, you could watch Disney Plus, you could watch YouTube. There's so many different things that you could see with the Tesla kind of iPad looking screen. And then I also have the retractable sunshade that's automatic with one touch of a button. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Tesla van. It's almost complete. I got a lot of things to show you guys, so welcome to the video. We're gonna start from the front to the back of what the upgrades we got. So the first one being this tilt screen right here. So the cool thing about the tilt screen is that it moves left and right, and when I'm sleeping and stuff, I can pretty much watch Netflix and YouTube, whatever I want. So it goes up to 40 degrees, also moves upwards too as well. I don't see why you would need to do that, but it does. It's a great product though because it swivels. All right, next up that we got, it's gonna be the lighting fixture right here. Currently on the bottom there's no lighting, so I had to add a automatic light, so it's motion sensor. I got that at Home Depot. The next thing we got is this Ecoflow battery pack. Okay, so let me talk about this battery pack. Okay, so this is called the Ecoflow Delta 2. It's 1800 watts, and pretty much you can run a whole microwave. In the front you have all these buttons, power, USB, but the cool thing about this is the back right here. So in the back we have the outlets, we got charge ports for the car, and also charging with AC inside your house or inside the gym, wherever you're at, right? But the cool thing about this is that it plugs right here with 12 volt. This powers my Tesla fridge, and it powers a microwave. So let me show you guys the microwave that we got. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate comments from you guys. So we do have a microwave in the back, and I think it's gonna stay here. The only problem is it's a little heavy when lifting it up. So check this out. It's fully running. Yeah. So the Delta 2 actually decreases 4% with 2 minutes of microwave use. So just allocate that of the amount of time, and you pretty much can run this thing like for a good amount of days. You don't really have to charge it much, but you do. I have a cigarette lighter in the car, so we could charge it there. They aren't sponsoring this video, but I do have an affiliate link by Amazon in the link in the description. So if you guys want this, on Amazon I had a coupon code, so I got it for about $650. Okay, next upgrade on the list is going to be this hose. So I got this hose from Home Depot. It's an extension cord hose, basically very long, and so when I use my dishes and stuff, I pretty much have this go down there, and then the water spits out. It's by Dometic is the water pump, but I got this from Home Depot, and this is electric, and it's powered by a USB-C if you need to charge it, which is right there, that plug. So that extension cord now better set up, because last time I couldn't ring it all the way down. All right, you guys are about to see how I'm going to lift this up while the microwave's there. So there's a back panel right there that stays stationary. This is temporary, obviously very dangerous, but it goes up. We'll pull this out. Got Starlink right there. Okay, so this is the Tesla fridge. I've been running this guy for a long time now. As you can see, there's ice right here. Use my code Nico20 and you guys could get 20% off this fridge. It's been running like a beast. It hasn't overheated at all, and it's been the best thing because it stays at like 24-30 degrees. I pretty much have like meatballs, rice, and it's pretty cold. It's been in there for about 3 months now, so it's been running like a beast. I highly recommend that product. Next up, we're gonna go into the front of the car. Here we go. But first, we're gonna close this guy. I'll show you the process. So I close it. This is Terraglide. Kind of broken. Okay, watch this. We're going to move it down. Bam. Okay, so next, we're gonna go to the front. So basically there's a button right here. One little button, and the sunshade retracts automatically, hands-free. I don't gotta touch nothing. And what's cool about it is the white kind of like mesh that it has, it matches the interior of the actual Tesla Model Y, so it looks very flush and clean. And I mean, just look at that. You have almost full coverage. I mean, it sticks off just a little bit right here, but I mean, I'd rather have that closed. So if I press this button, it closes automatically. And that's just like the craziest thing, because I used to do it manually, and like I had to put a cover up there and it took like 30 minutes. But this one is just one button. It's powered by the rear cigarette lighter. What's so cool is that the cigarette lighter is free to use, and it's just powered by a like dual connector. So like it connects the wires, and then the cigarette lighter is free to use too as well. So it's completely powered by the car, and it's like integrated. Like there's no wiring at all, like being seen. It's all inside the panels. The Tesla's looking really good. And by the way, this is drying. It takes a full week. I did add some, a lighting fixture that fell. Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is a lighting fixture. Goes under here. So when I open it, it pretty much has a motion sensor light. And also got that one from Home Depot. Polyurethane and stainless. So this is drying. It takes a full week. I also got the bed platform right there as well. As you can see, it's really shiny. So I took some time and really developed this one into what it is now. Fun fact, polyurethane is not harmful. It does take 200 degrees for it to actually melt. So pretty much safe of it being in the car. And I know there was a lot of comments I seen in the channel that said, hey man, what if you're inside this Tesla and then like you get in a car crash and you get impaled by the wood? You only get one life. I don't know. But anyways, that's the setup. And we also have the lights, which I'll show you in this clip. Okay, and I think that's it for all the Tesla quote-unquote van upgrades. I know it's not a van, but hey, it kind of looks like it. Because I mean, look at all the space that you have here. I mean, from the front to the back, it's just so much more room. But I really like it. It's gonna make the space feel more doable to live in and stuff. Currently taking a break from the road life to upgrade all of the stuff that I was having a hard time with. One of them was the headspace. So now I have a lot of room in here to kind of like just wake up and not hit my head, because the last time I was hitting my head with the bed frame. But what's good about this setup is that the bed frame actually collapses into a kitchen. As you can see, it was in the back. So the LEDs is a rope light from Home Depot, and I ran it through right here on the side of the weather stripping. You can pretty much just pop it out and then just insert it in there. So just a little hack if you guys want to go to Home Depot and install these. They are powered by a Ecoflow, the small one, tiny guy. I might keep that here, I don't know, I'm not too sure. But it's powered by the power bank, and that little guy is staying down there. I might just keep that one and that one, I'm not too sure, we'll see. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about like Tesla car living and like my perspective on it and stuff. So for one, you can live inside the Tesla because it has regulated temperature control, meaning that when you sleep in the car, it stays 70 degrees the whole night. You don't have to run any like diesel heater or like compact Mr. Buddy heater. It's all regulated within itself. And what's cool is like you wake up and there's no condensation too as well. So when you do sleep in camp mode, it takes about 10% battery if you sleep for like around 7 or 8 hours. But just have enough charge and you'll be okay. I just got done with a 2-month road trip. I was going all the way from California to Nevada to Utah to Wyoming, Montana, all the way to Canada, and then went to Washington where my car had actually died on me. My car battery died. And then I went to Oregon, then back to California. Yeah, that 2-month road trip was quite exciting. I did get a new entire battery from Tesla because it was under warranty. When my Tesla battery died on me, it was at 113,000 miles on me. And yeah, it died and I was at 120,000 mile warranty. So it's completely free. They gave me a loaner car for a week and they replaced it. No problem. Went back on the road and now I have a new battery. It is refurbished, meaning that Tesla had a used one and they just, you know what refurbished means, right? But yeah, so I got a new battery and stuff like that. So it's like having almost like a new engine swap or something. So yeah, when I was on that 2-month road trip, I noticed a lot of problems like water source. Cooking was really hard. Every single meal I had to bring out a propane burner stove to cook, and I eat around like 4 to 5 meals a day because I'm like a bodybuilder, man. I need a lot of protein and stuff. So a microwave is going to really help with that. So you got food, water, shelter, which is a bed. So now I have the bed frame in here. Look, the whole thing with car living is like, you can do it as long as you put your mind to it. You know, I didn't spend any money on rent the whole time I was doing it because I lived in the car, and I make money from YouTube. So if you guys are new here to the channel, I post videos online and I get paid for that, which has been a whole dream of mine, and to travel too as well. So if you guys are watching this all the way to the end, like, I really appreciate it. I also wanted to let you guys know, since there's a lot of new people here, that I was a production supervisor at Tesla. I worked there for 5 years and then I was laid off in May. So that was a whole story. I ended up being on the news, and that's how I started this whole YouTube channel thing. And then in May, I actually worked at GNC, and then I worked there for a few months. Found out I was making money on YouTube, like enough to cover living expenses, and I decided to pull the trigger and just travel. And that's what I did for the past 2 months. Travel inside a Tesla and live in it. It's been a long journey, but you know, we're gonna get back on the road after we do all these upgrades and stuff, and can't wait to show you guys the microwave and all this cool gizmo gadgets and stuff that I got. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching through the end. I really appreciate it. And yeah, they're gonna end the video here. Got a lot of editing to do, so if you guys want to support the channel even more, you could head to patreon.com/Nico Murillo. You can support like $5, $10, or $15, whatever you guys want. If you want, you don't have to, but yeah. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. We'll catch you guys in the next one.